So you think have you had an alpha or beta week this week?
Mixed, I'd say. Yeah,
Okay.
mixed.
We don't have a mixed rating on in the
Yeah,
ABI yet, so
mixed is beta.
there you go. Which I needed you
Yeah,
to come to that conclusion if that was the case.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we have not found that middle ground yet because ironically it's still in beta testing.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
beta testing it, but but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Why? What happened? I mean, you don't have to get into too much detail, but
Just been like honestly like not going outside as much as I fucking should be. Like last week it was like raining hella, but I'd still go hiking and shit. And this week I'm like, it's cold, and I'm like, and everyone's just inside and shit.
you start becoming a COVID normie. Well, if I don't go
Yeah,
outside yet, I'll get
exactly.
COVID
Well,
now.
yeah, it's like can't possibly get sick. Yeah, so
I know, being lazy
yeah,
because of COVID.
yeah. No, I
But
should just start going running every day more and shit.
yes,
But yeah. But other than that, things are good. How about you?
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, I was coming off of like 2 straight weeks of being a beta, man. Like
Whoa.
yeah, I know it was
Yeah.
bad. Within the last probably 4 or 5 days, man, I've just alphaed back,
Oof.
just
Okay.
really bad. Anybody who shorted me there,
Yeah.
jokes on
Yeah.
you. So
Exactly. Yeah.
like tried to short sell me, but no, I it's been good. I've been running, definitely eating a lot healthier, which
Word.
it's alpha, trust me. And
Yeah. Food?
yeah,
Alpha.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, some people it's like that's gay. You had that. Like you should
Yeah.
have had, fucking Carl's
Yeah.
Jr. or something. Like it's like, well, no, that's
Yeah.
that's very subjective, right?
Could have had a
But
V8, dude. Fucking,
damn, could have had a V8.
yeah.
I've never had a V8 in my life.
Trash, dude.
Are
They're
they?
fucking. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it didn't look great. Like it's just
No.
I feel like it's a Virgin Bloody Mary.
That's exactly what it is, dude. Yeah.
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 And who wants
It's
that? Like
yeah.
that's
They're not like health. They're not like healthy. I mean, they're not unhealthy, but they're not. They're in that weird like null
dude, it was
space
literally
of yeah.
promoted in the 90s. Of course it's not healthy. There was like
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
mainstream
It's
advertising as healthy
90s
food.
healthy, dude. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah. It's like Ensure, dude. It's fucking.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you're right. But no, I've been running. Like I hadn't been running a lot. And that shit really helps because and I saw some family too, like against everyone's orders. I went and saw some
Oh
family.
my god, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking second Wizave, dude.
Blood
Fucking
on my hands. Yeah.
yeah.
Just
What is going on, man? Speak to that. What do you think about all this? Yeah.
well, I think we're gonna lock down pretty soon. I'll probably still work through it.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna lock down pretty soon again.
Yeah.
And the funny
No,
thing,
no money though for anyone, right? No.
yeah,
Like,
that's what
no.
I'm cracking up on the most is the
Yeah,
like,
dude.
especially like the weird Bernie, like here's how Bernie can win, like those like still
Yeah.
people,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? Like still doing that with all the flowers emojis in there.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's like I've
Yeah, dude.
sunflower and Antifa flag, and
Yeah.
and so
Joe Biden.
yeah, exactly. Harm reduction, we got to push them left. And
Yeah.
so we're probably going to lock down again. And all these people will always comment. It's like, look, full lockdown needs to happen. Here's the thing. We need 2,500 a week. We need this and this and this. It's like, you're just saying demands.
Yeah.
There was
No, it's
didn't
not
happen
happening.
the first time. Will not happen again.
It's not happening,
It's,
dude.
yeah, all this shit. And then they're like, defund the police. It's like, that's not a COVID protocol. Like,
Yeah, dude. I know.
yeah.
No, man, I hate when, and I'm like, I'm on that side of shit, but I hate when they try and like package deal everything, and then we
They're
get
like,
nothing,
why don't we just do this? And you're
Yeah.
like, agreed.
Yeah,
Why,
dude.
they're not though. Like,
Yeah,
we
they're
already
not-
tried that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I tried that. It's like you
Yeah.
imagine what else I'd change if that was what if they were like, sure, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
there you go. Like, just hey, Trump's not in, sure, you know what I mean?
George Floyd gets a Hollywood Walk of Fame. We got fucking, it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
I mean, yeah,
that's
cool.
what they're gonna do. But you can't go on it because we're locking down. So
Yeah, exactly.
Go on
Yeah.
it 2021. Yeah,
There's a virtual 24/7 dash cam on that.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the cool part about it out here is in California is like we're probably gonna lock down again. They're gonna keep schools virtual, doing all that kind of stuff. Gyms are already gone, I think. Again,
gyms are gone up here.
Which
too.
again,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, alpha up, go exercise outside. We're in California. I'm just saying, there's some people who are like, I can't do anything now, and it's like, you can, you just don't want to. Like
those same people never did shit in the gym anyway. Let's be honest.
Oh, yes.
right?
Yes, of course. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
totally.
mean, that's a hard call. I'm not a gym guy. I've like the minute I go to a gym, the last thing I want to do is work out. I'm just like, this sucks, dude. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't lift, obviously, but like I don't really lift. I'm all cardio and like plyometric shit. So it's like I don't need to do. I've wasted so much money on like gym memberships before.
Yeah. No, it can be bad. It's funny. I want like 3 different gym. I want hella gyms, but I just want to like the bouldering gym, the rock gym, and then a lifting gym, and then I want to play handball, and they're all different spots.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pokemon gyms for a second here. You're like a fucking boulder gym. I was
got
like,
Brock,
yeah,
dude. I got fucking
badge. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, sign me up there. But
yeah, dude. I've leveled up my water type, and I think I can handle these psychic.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Dude.
It's like you went in there with a bunch of poison Pokemon to fight the rock gym. You're like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
not very effective. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
You see the fucking HP meter go down by like that much.
That's the fucking worst, dude. That's the fucking worst. Yeah. But
man.
no, they're gonna lock down again. And what I found really funny about all this is like fearless leader of California, Gavin Newsome, personal friend of mine. He is like every tweet every day. It's almost like he's doing like a follow Friday, like the FF, like follow, like he's just like, wear a mask, do this weekend, Californians. Californians, we're going to smash this virus together. But what I need you to do, don't let your guard down, okay? We've got a vaccine coming. Don't let your guard down. Like, that's always what his tweets are, and they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And where he really fucked up this week was, and I'll put it up on the screen share here, he had advised nobody to travel for Thanksgiving. Encouraged alternative Thanksgiving things like, I don't know, eat outside. I don't fucking know. Something like that. Something that no one's going to do, basically. So what happened was he ended up going to the French Laundry dinner party, which I thought, no joke, I didn't know that was actually like a restaurant. I thought it was like a lingerie party. I was like, yo, like, you know, like, I was like, Gavin.
No, it's a hella famous restaurant, right?
Yeah. Shout out
expensive, right?
Local variable theorist, a funny ass dude on Twitter was like, yeah, if it's got 2 Michelin stars, the virus doesn't get in there. Yeah. So Newsome faces backlash after attending French Laundry dinner party. So basically what happened was it was like they did like a super like lived out socially distant where they take pictures of how far the chairs are apart type thing. Like,
wait, hold on. First of all, they call it the first partner. That's the fucking, is that new fucking
where?
Thing? Right there, the first partner and I, dude. Fucking.
No.
That's like the first lady now or some shit of
Get the fuck out. Are they doing? Oh no. Good call, dude. I've read this.
Sorry,
I've read this article like 2 or 3 times, which shows my reading comprehension. But like, I did not know. Yeah, because I thought first partner. I thought it was like some law firm. I don't know. I was just thinking like, oh, partner, like in law firm or something like that. Yeah. And but yeah, so it's out in Napa, and I guess French Laundry is like this crazy thing. I heard like the dinner takes like 6 hours sometimes and shit. Like,
oh yeah, it's a whole. It's crazy.
He's trying to. They like I said, they try to make it like a big thing, but then if you're gonna tell people, and look, he didn't break any laws, he's following all these fucking guidelines, and the problem is the guidelines are inconsistent, right? We could all, I think everyone can agree that, right? Like, they're all inconsistent, and so he's having like a 12-person gathering, and look, I bet everybody has been tested, and that's been the fucking problem, right? Too, for other people is like, wait, I can't, like, they're charging for tests now. I know they have some free places, but like. If there's tests that you have to pay for and then free ones, what does that say?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. So
exactly.
I've always thought about that. Like you could have the free one. Like I'm sorry, it's like buying fucking like Mountain Breeze instead of Mountain Dew. Like there's something like with those tests.
Like, a small intimate gathering, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. Politico's still gonna they're like, we have to get the story out, Gavin, but we'll dress it up.
Yeah, trust us, the night was superb. It was intimate. It was fantastic. We had 2 bottles of red wine. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is
Newsome like ripped his mask off and like spit in a waiter's face like at the dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I guess this is quail, right? It tastes like shit. Like, you can't call a Cornish hen a quail. I'm sorry. Like he's probably like I could imagine if there was like something like that happened there. But yeah, like all these guys like Newsome are like, how do you expect people to follow these fucking rules, dude? Like, if like I don't even like the rules. I'm just saying, let's say that this was Ebola level pandemic.
Yeah.
Obviously he probably wouldn't be doing that. But what would I don't know. I just the hypocrisy is crazy, dude. Because you're never gonna get full cooperation, especially with shit like that. Because
Well, it's always
he,
the
he
dude.
thinks
It's
it's
always
bullshit
the
too, probably. Like,
yeah, dude, and it's always the lib all stars that are the biggest hypocrites. No one cares. No one takes this seriously, dude. No one. You know, that's the thing. That's my whole thing. We care about caring, but not about the actual thing. You
care
know?
about Karen. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
exactly,
we do.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and we freak out. Like I saw this one guy today, like these fucking mask videos. I hate the mask videos, dude. Like
I know,
like
dude.
guy in the store with the mask. Like I hate them so much, dude. But I did watch one,
Yeah.
and it was Brooklyn Dad posted it. So
Okay,
everyone knows the great Brooklyn Dad.
Yeah.
Probably like a top 7 Trump reply guy, I would say. Jeff Tiedrick's solid has moved into number 1. Eugene Goo's right behind them.
Eugene Goo, dude.
Mrs. Yeah, I know that's they should do. I'm trying to make a dabs like a wax strain, dude. Some Eugene Goo, like just out. Yeah, just the indica and Eugene Goo.
Yeah.
But it's him and the Krasenstein wife from the Krasenstein brothers. Like they're still in.
Yo, fuck that, dude. Yeah,
Dude,
like,
she sucks, dude. Like, stop it. Like, you guys already got exposed. I think they got exposed for some dumb shit like a long time ago and they deactivated. And then they're like, Trump made us, did authoritarian things and got rid of our account. Like,
yeah.
And but anyways, Brooklyn Dad like posted this one, and this guy was like, look, he was obviously being a dick. Like he was in Walmart, like he's like, I'm not putting it on. No, I don't care. I don't give a shit, man. Like that. And he's like, what the fuck? What's the big deal? I'm just walking in, walking out. And like he's like freaking out, and everyone's like, dude, like I'm handing you a mat, like literally handing you like a disposable mask. Like just put it on, bro. Like yeah. Because I do think when that happens, like you are still putting like the workers. Like
yeah, dude.
I've heard people say it like where they're like, look, even if the worker's like a truther, they still have to like make you wear a mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that's the whole thing. Like, you don't want to be the store that's allowing people to come in without masks, like especially in California. And dude, they dumped a fucking big ass like how Costco has those big like if you're storing a bunch of files, those big like pop open tub things, like full of water, like all over this dude's head. And they're like, yeah,
right on.
Like, this is a game show now, like fucking Slime Time Live or something. Like, what the fuck is this?
Japanese game show. Dude.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, like what? I don't know, man. I just, what is this now, dude? Is this gonna be life now, where we're just like,
it is, dude. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. Man, I don't know. It's crazy. We were talking about this shit back in like April, dude. That's how crazy is that? Yeah.
People are going back to listening to those old episodes. I'm seeing like the stats too. I'm like,
oh, that's hilarious.
Like, dude. You listen to something new and you're like, oh, well, these guys got a lot of episodes. Like,
we have a fucking capsule in time, dude. Yeah.
I know. I'm actually glad we've stayed somewhat consistent because I do remember when it first like hit, I was like, yo, this is fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is fucked up. And like maybe for one episode, and then like I remember talking to you for a couple weeks, and we're like, nah, like, let's do that. So this is a good time to say last episode, shout out to everybody who came in and listened first episode to the Uncle Doomer one. If you're still here, we appreciate that because that episode definitely did pretty well for us, and that was
Uncle
awesome,
D, dude.
Yeah, Uncle D, dude. Fucking shout out Uncle Doomer. So thanks for sticking around with us. Probably do another guest episode maybe next, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I think so too. It would have been this time, but that was this one's on me. That was the last of my beta days. That was my last beta day of the week.
Yeah.
I've rotated back alpha. You know what I mean? Yeah. And despite my bookie account balance, I'm doing well.
Right on. Yeah.
No. Bears money line. Bears money line tonight.
Oof. Yeah. Right on.
What about What about AOC, man? AOC.
Oh,
no, you
dangerous
territory.
territory.
You can take a victory lap right now. You can take a victory lap. You can run around your house, and take a victory lap because I know you've never been down. Like you've never been down.
It's crazy, man. Because I was just like one of my like left lib friends when we were first talking about her like months ago or like a year ago. I was like, man, like I don't know about her, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh come on, she's good, man. She's blah blah, she's this and that. And I was basically like, okay, like if she doesn't slowly become just the new manufactured consent party for the Democratic person for the Democratic Party, then I'll eat my words, but that's exactly what's happening, and I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how this whole thing shakes down with her, but it's bad, man. I don't know. Just makeup tutorials and no fucking class solidarity.
Just Twitch, and which is fine. Like, I don't care if you go on like Twitch. You know what I mean? If you want to go on Twitch, that's fine. Man. Like, you can have fun. I know you're still a human, but
it's that plus the other shit.
It's that plus the other shit, and like, and I'm sorry. You know what made it really scary to me?
What?
This picture right here, man.
Oh, the Vanity Fair cover.
Right there, I was like, she's gone.
Yeah.
Fucking Hall & Oates, dude. She's gone.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I just, as soon as that happened, I'm like, no, we got the next Hillary, dude. We're brewing the next Hillary
Yep.
right
Yep.
here. And I just want to tell you, Joe, I saw her on the cover of Vanity Fair. Okay. Those were not roses.
Yeah.
Those were white flowers with baby blood on them.
Joe, close. $10,000.
Alex,
Blouse, $10,000.
Alex, we were just talking about the frogs, okay? Alex,
Yeah.
reel you in. I like you, Alex.
Yeah. Look, Alex is my buddy. He's just crazy, man. He's just
I know who you are. I like you.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's so funny.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when I saw her on that Vanity Fair, and like I doing all this stuff with the squad, and it's like, look, you can do that. If I have UBI, you can do that. That's my
totally.
like. It's a trade-off. Like you, and I'm not saying it's completely up to her, but she'll be on Twitter going like, why can't we have UBI to all these people that are poor? And everyone's like, why are you asking your followers?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like you're literally doing what those shitty Bernie accounts do. And I'm just like, okay, so at this point, just normalize like the politician, even that you slightly support, normalize treating them the way that you treat the bad ones, because like honestly, and I maybe not treating them, I'm not saying like go crazy and shit, like even though it is kind of funny.
No, political celebrity culture is a psyop exactly for this reason, to to not hold people accountable and shit. I could be wrong on this, but wasn't she one of the people that voted for like Trump's military budget too, or something?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's just I don't know, man.
She tweeted, "Why did I have to vote for Trump's military budget?" Like, it's just like, God damn.
And then she just completely stopped talking about like stimulus or anything like that, and
and then she's like, I think we should keep a record of everyone who supported Trump, like their online tweets and like archive them and shit. It's like, that's why I hated Twitter. That's why I wanted you to win. I just really hated Trump on Twitter. Like, fuck, man. Like,
no, there's no one, dude. We got no one in there. It's fucked up. You know who's pimp? Who's like, I will defend to the death.
Paul Ryan. Oh, I hate when you do this.
No, no, dude. Jimmy Dore, dude. Fucking.
I think you're talking about like an elected official. I was like, no, dude. Jimmy Dore rocks, dude. I love the old school crazy socialist guy like that. We need more of that.
And he's just like he's like the dumbass that's never fucking wrong, And dude, people hate that. People on the left hate on that dude. They're always like, he's problematic, he's blah blah, and I'm like, why? And he's the only one that actually calls out like the motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? He's like, he's the only one, dude. It's crazy. And he's great, dude. I fucking I stay standing that dude for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's the last slide because dude, Kyle Kalinske, man, he's too hungry, man. He's fucking dude. He is like. I still 100% like a lot of his economic shit. I think he explains it, and I will say, if you're coming from like a lib background, it's a nice transition into like
totally.
Burn.
But he's just he's just a COVID lib at the end of the day, dude. He's just a fucking exactly.
No, and then the strategy shit where he probably just bring up so Biden, we get Biden in, okay?
Yeah.
And then we and then we push him, to the left. He's doing the push Biden left thing, and that can't be done.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that cannot be done. And I will say I've seen some people and talked to some people, and they're like, so what can we do, right? Like if I can't stand AOC, if I can't defend Ilhan Omar online and expect to see anything material from it, like what can we do? And that's kind of what I want to take this podcast in like the direction too, is like, what can we do? You know what I mean? Like I do want to have episodes about food, you know what I mean? Like how to feed people, like legitimately, like feed people sustainably, like without the help from the fucking government, like, and stuff
it's
like
gotta
that. Like, I don't want you to be like, oh, politics is fucked, right? Oh, I hate politics. It's fucked up. Everything, it is fucked, but you shouldn't support something as harm reduction because we never will have what we want. Like we just won't if you do that. And that's why when some people are like, dude, AOC too, really? You're going to go after her? You know what I mean? It's like, yes, she's an elected official.
Dude. Yeah.
She's like, normalize that. Normalize expecting something out of your politicians who do take 40% of your fucking salary.
And like I saw my bro on there say that he's like, because she'll say some good shit, and he's like, oh, that's just brand management. That's just like she'll give you some little trickle.
Yeah.
Kind of like, oh, like I'll criticize the Dems now that Biden got elected, like
There's
little
totally
bit, and stuff like that
being conducted on Twitter. It's those threads, dude. It's those fucking leftist threads. Like, what's up, comrades? What do you think your favorite type pizza topping? You know what I mean? And then like, you'll see all those kind of like threads and people, and then that'll devolve like shit, people that follow those threads, I guarantee you there's people in like DC, like little like, you know, interns at DC that like listen to that shit. You know what I mean? And look at what people, not obviously not the pizza toppings I'm saying, but they'll start looking at those accounts and be like, this person's saying this, AOC, say that trans women are women. You should tweet that at like 5:00 tonight. That's during prime traffic hours.
I'd love to know what the whole inner workings of this shit are, because you know shit's going down, but I don't even know, man. It's but yeah, you know, it's funny how COVID exposed all this shit. Not even in like the classical way that like the you know, the cliche kind of way, but just really like even it just goes layers and layers deeper, like with the Gavin thing, with the AOC and everything, and it's just man, it's not gonna, dude, it is not gonna come from any elected official anymore. I'm totally, that ship has sailed, man.
Yeah,
it's completely sailed. And I've become kind of more doomerish over the last few weeks, in the sense that just knowing that it's going to get worse, you know, and it's just like accepting that, and that it's just not, you know, it's not going to be some pretty kind of thing. And it could get like a lot worse, like over the next 50 years. Like this very well could be the start of like some bad shit.
Yeah.
And we have to accept that. When I mean a lot worse, I mean like mass population die off kind of shit, you know? And I'm not talking like, it could be some climate shit, could be some food. I think it'll be food insecurity more than anything else. You know, and you know, farm collapse and all that type of thing. But that could happen, you know? And it's I'm talking like long-term game plan. I am like on team humanity in the long run, like the 100 years.
Same. I signed a free agent contract. Yeah, I'm on their team too.
Exactly. But I've just come to realize that like it's, you know, sometimes when stuff is this bad and we're not marching in the streets, we're not, you know, fighting for anything
or with any demand. No, like that problem is and there's no demand. Like it's just just it did start that way, because I thought this was gonna evolve into like a general strike and
and when the left concedes every single thing, we're protesting Trump and like fascism to get Biden, you know, literally at the Biden inauguration or whatever, or like you know, in Washington D.C. Yet we don't have a general strike. Yet we don't have, you know, food for, you know, there's still bread lines and shit in America. There's still, that's when the left is conceding every battle to like imaginary fucking boogeyman. You know, it's bad, dude. You know, it's just
and that's why I say, like, I think and you've been the one to talk about it on this show, and I think I'm just really starting to like truly kind of get it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different thing that you're saying, but I think we just have to start like living communally, and that's what's fucked up about this COVID thing now, is like that's like becoming less and less of a thing, and that's where I get doomerish, is when we can't become like communities anymore. And
well, it's funny that it's funny that and what they're trying to do, this dystopian they're trying to do, that like Alex Galaxy Brain talks about and all that, you know, with like all of us being independent contractors and us just like living at home, doing Zoom calls, getting our food delivered, you know,
jacking off constantly.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, having a surf class, having a fucking you know, having like a caste system,
just a Peloton that you never took the cover off of.
Yeah, exactly.
Just Peloton, empty payments being made on that.
Yeah. But all that shit. Well, ironically, it's like they're trying to force this, and they'll get it. Like the elites of whatever, you know, they'll create all the laws and all the structures and everything, but it'll just collapse in on itself within like a decade or two. Max.
And what is that? Is that because too many people die off, or is it because of the earth?
It's I just don't think it's a sustainable that comes later, I think. Like that's like kind of the long term, like fucked up type shit.
Yeah, short con and a long con.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it'll just be it'll just devolve into some crazy like Chinese social credit system or some shit like that, you know, and then people, you know, it'll collapse in on itself, and I think it'll be a lesson learned, but it'll be too late, kind of thing. And but we'll see, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was that way for a long time, but like I said, dude, I'm trying to like, and look, maybe this isn't like the way that you change everything, but like I said, dude, like I'm trying to fucking like invest in some shit that's like, you know, like a garden, you know what I mean, a community garden, and doing things like that, where it's like, look, man, if this is like, you can have a doomer mentality but not be complacent, you know what I mean? That's like,
totally.
Like you don't like,
that's never helpful.
It's like, say the ship's drown, like, you know, the ship's capsizing, it's drive down. Like, you can still try to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't tuck yourself into fucking bed with a rosary. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, so if this
But don't pretend that, like, you know, you do your little teaspoon bucket. That action is going to do anything
but
either.
hey, you give me 6 million people with a teaspoon bucket. Hey, you never know.
Yeah,
you know I mean, like,
true.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to build, like, let's just try it, right? Let's try it, because the biggest thing, even if you toss out just economics, health, anything like that from this pandemic, is going to be the fact that it's going to take, like, we're gonna have to. What if this shit goes on for like another 5 years, right? This shelter in place. Is it caveman times again, like speech wise? You know what I mean? Like, not everyone. Look, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about, like, in person, because talking to somebody on Zoom is way different than talking to somebody in person.
Totally,
You know?
man.
Like,
totally.
And this is sounding like stupid, like Rogan-ish, like, kind of like, you know, whatever. I
No,
don't care.
no,
like,
I don't think it is. Dude.
Yeah,
I think
it's sounding like that. I just mean, like, we're gonna have to. That's the thing I think we have to get to, is like, start establishing communities, dude. Like, we already know, like, where we live, right? We tend to, like, so much. I don't know if we trust our neighbors that much, like, as far as like virus type stuff like that. Maybe you don't, but I'm saying, like, when you probably feel more comfortable closer to home. And I'm saying, like, start like that, start that sense of community, to where like I've seen people post about this, and they're like, dude, I have like a MAGA neighbor who's like straight up MAGA, but like, he'll kick out like weird sex pest dudes, like, in the fucking parking lot, and do all that kind of stuff. And like, the women won't admit it because of his politics, but they feel fucking safe when he's around.
Yeah,
you know
totally,
I mean?
dude.
And like, what I'm saying is, when you're, and look, that's the whole thing. Like, hey, do you want to talk to racists and do all that kind of stuff? Your next door neighbor might be racist, is all I'm saying. So like, try to establish like somewhat of a community. And like I said, I do want to eventually have some people on to start talking about how can we feed people, like, in masses, and like, how can we, you know, educate people in a different way, you know, and because I'm just tired of this, like, nope, that sucks. Nope, that sucks. Nope, that sucks. Nope, that sucks. Because then you're trying to get people to come on to this like movement where they're like, so what do we do? And you're like, no, everything sucks. Like, we don't do anything. Everything sucks. We just
it's like the emo kids at the mall. You know, it's like some.
And I agree, those solutions that people are posting, like, that's why you become a doomer. They do all suck. But I'm just saying, man, let's just, like, you could start from scratch and like just really try to help people out. And I know there's people that do, you know what I mean, and stuff. But like, I just, you can be the doomer mentality, but just don't just roll over and die. There's two different things, you know. Because long term, I think it's doomed either way. Long term, long term, like you said, I think it's doomed. I think we've done way too much harm.
We're gonna have to do the work either way, right? Like, so might as well start now. And even if it's ineffectual, just, you know, it'll prepave some shit for something that is effectual. You know, effective.
Because this billionaire shit ain't gonna stop, dude. I'm telling you, like, this billionaire shit is not going to stop. Like, it doesn't matter who you vote for, who any of that stuff is going to vote for. So I try to say, like, try to just change, because what I like about what you and I talk about is it's more than just like talking about theory, economics, and stuff like that. We're talking about like what you have to be as a person. You know what I mean? Like, to really do this, and there is a mentality you have to be in to like help people. You know what I mean? And and like, you know, it's like, that guy's got a World Industries shirt on. What? You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh, he said he'd actually like really help out with the community, and like, cringe. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
like,
dude.
all right, man, like, fuck, dude. Like, you know, we're gonna have to get into that mentality where if you truly do want to like unite the working class, that's like one of the first ways you can do it, is actually build a community within the working class, right? And then, because like, we're gonna have to change people's mentalities these next few years, man. Like, it's because we're so far gone, dude. There's people now that are like, Biden kind of sucks, actually. Like, they already seen his cabinet doing all this kind of stuff. They're like, AOC 2028, and it's like,
oh yeah, dude.
No, I'm sorry, that's just that's not the move, dude. I like, I've had people DMing me, and I'm like, look, I'm not trying to shit on you, because at one point I thought that too, but like, just stop putting your hopes and dreams in these people. Just stop.
We need like a fucking coalition of adults, dude. You know, and and I hate to say it, like, it's not like every intellectual dark web bro is gonna be bad, you know, or like any like MAGA dude is gonna be not okay and everything. We have to evolve past that shit. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's crazy, man. I don't know, but the billionaire defenders. I just became blackpilled when I saw the whole left during the greatest.
Say I just became black. Actually, I was like, whoa. All right.
I'm thinking.
Respect. I got to talk to y'all off camera about this, but respect for now.
Yeah, dude.
But, go ahead. I'm sorry.
My cat. Every time I start the pod, my cat decides.
Look, bro. If you're an RC head, you know that Snickers makes a cameo. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He's up in this, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, let me show him off.
Show him off. Yeah, show him to the people.
He's
Yeah.
my best friend.
Yeah. See, watch on YouTube because then you get to see a cat.
Yeah.
That's the best way we could promote this YouTube
Give me
channel right now.
Give me a meow.
Oh, nice.
Into the mic. Come on. There we go. Yeah.
Perfect. Cat cameo. Perfect. But you
Boom.
became black pilled.
Yeah.
You said. What were you talking about?
Just when during the greatest upward transfer of wealth in human history, the whole left was entirely behind it, you know, in terms of like the
because
lockdowns.
because of public
Yeah.
health and safety.
And I'm sorry. No, and I'm sorry. Like stimulus wouldn't have even fixed this. Dude, it wouldn't have even fixed this. You know, that's the whole. Yeah, it wouldn't have done it. And
I think you're right. Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
And
Yikes.
and like I saw it like. Dude, I was laughing because everybody knows this. Everyone's been seeing this, and it's like become the right wing thing now. That's what's weird. Is like billionaires made 845 billion.
Yeah.
During this swing, and it's like, look, even if you were in like an authoritarian communist state, the billionaires aren't going to make that much money.
Yeah, dude.
That's the problem with what we're doing. It's the perfect storm of bullshit, dude. It's this like illusion of freedom. And I'm not saying I'm not a communist. I will say that right now. I'm not a communist. That's not what I'm saying. But when you try,
it wouldn't have been this fucking.
These right wingers have the weird, like they point out the problem, and then they're like, yeah, it's actually we need more capitalism.
Well, that's the Tucker Carlson effect, dude. Yeah. You could listen to his show and be like, oh, this bro's a socialist. Then you know what I mean, right? Yeah.
You could do the quote game with him, where like you read a quote to a college kid, and they're like, was that Fred Hampton? You're like, that's Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not Fred Hampton, but yeah. That Chomsky, maybe that's That's another thing, but no, you could do that like some blue-haired fucking Sonic Hedgehog hair looking chick.
Yeah, dude.
But the 800, like 845 billion, and a lot of that's Bezos, dude. I had to pause this podcast because I got a fucking Bezos package. I'm not ethically consuming my ranking.
How wild is that, dude? How wild is this? Is so
it's fucked,
we're on a Zoom call getting Bezos packages.
It's fucked. That's the problem. It's totally the we live in a society thing. Because how else do we do it? You know what I mean? Bro. Like it's and you know, and then you're like, I actually use this format. It's like Zoom owns that. You know what I mean? Simpsons did it, like South Park. You know, it's that concept. But
bro, I'm giving Bezos money to watch these Fear the Walking Dead episodes one at a time, bro. I'm just like, ooh, a new one. All right, I'm not doing shit today.
What'd you say there, Jesse Lee Peterson? Beta? Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, it happens, dude. I paid.
I love the GIF. It's him with the subtext. Beta, right?
I like the zoom in,
but no, the zoom in where it doesn't even say shit. It's just like it's just him mouthing it, and you're like, you have to know what it is. You have to know, dude. You know. But it's
if we could have one lasting impression, is just like using that GIF, like, and it's not even. It's funny because I'm unironically using that GIF. It's not like oh Jesse Lee. It's like no, you're still a beta. Like you know what I mean when I use it.
I love the Kyle Kalinske, the interview with Kyle Kalinske.
Oh yeah, we've played it.
Who was that little beta boy that was on stage?
So was the guy from like Reuters? Like it was some guy from like Reuters or Axios.
And Kyle Kalinske doesn't skip a beat. He's like, oh yeah, that's fucking. That's the best part.
Beta.
He's like,
But speaking of betas, Jeff Bezos
wasn't that a title? Sorry, wasn't that title of our like first or second?
It was one of the first 5. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Sounds like he owns like a realtor, it's like you like this house? Contact Jeff Bezos over here at this card.
Yeah.
And
if Spot doesn't become famous, I'm gonna like fucking be pissed, dude. In like 5 years, this shit is
But Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos has so he's on schedule to be like a trillionaire. And the funniest thing, dude, is like nobody like actually likes him. That's what's funny. Like no one's like, I love Bezos, dude. Like even the right wingers who are like, they do the sweaty button, shouldn't tax him, but I don't like him because he owns the Washington Post. Like they have that. And then the liberals are like, what am I gonna do? I can't go to a store. And they're like, he shouldn't have that much money. I know, but what am I gonna do? And then but like nobody actually likes him. He is. I thought he was. There was something about CNN where he was inquiring about buying CNN too or something like that.
Yeah,
like
dude.
So he's trying to do that. He ruined Whole Foods, and I'm not saying Whole Foods was good. Like they're price gouging like a motherfucker. Don't pay their workers nearly what they should with those prices.
That couldn't have been good. Yeah, that couldn't have possibly.
But he ruined it. He made it worse. And I'll tell you why. When I was talking to a worker at Whole Foods, and it was like Prime Day, and like on Prime Day they give you like a bag, one of those like reusable bags.
Yeah.
And then like this like soulless like looking worker, like just soul, like just absolutely Ghostbustered machine the soul out of this out of Jeff Bezos. Starts like taking all that out.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly. So she just goes, well, "Thank you. Would you like your Prime Day bag?" I was like, "Sure." And I'm asking. I'm like, I seen the tag. It says like Amazon Prime. It was like right when the merger happened, and they're like, I was like, "Do you like the Amazon part of it?" And like I could tell when she looked at me, she was like, "Is this like one of those secret fucking Bezos shoppers?" And I was like, seriously, I've always wondered, like, like that. She goes, "Honestly, no, I don't like it." So you know what this motherfucker did, dude? This guy, what Bezos did, or when they took over Amazon, I said, "What, did they cut your pay or something like that?" And they're like, "No, they give us $1 raise and 8 fewer hours a week."
That's such a Bezos.
Yeah,
move,
dude, it's such a.
He's such a labor guy, dude. He's such a classic, like fucking labor. He's such a Republican ass, like like
such a.
I'm just gonna hire some high school kids to paint my barn and like for child labor type of shit.
Yeah, and then worse than any of that, he put carrots in the fucking Spanish rice.
Yo, dude, I know the burrito. I was gonna bring up the burrito bar, dude, and fucking we were talking. Spoiler alert, we were talking about this before.
I don't care. I have to let it be known, dude. He put diced carrots in Spanish rice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
and it was.
Wait, where's he from? What state is he? New York or Connecticut?
I don't know, dude. He's probably from the fucking center.
Look it up. Look it up. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Hang on.
Yeah, look up where he's from. Because
this will explain everything. Hang on.
Oh, culinary wise, yeah, I think you're right. But but where? Whomst
Oh, hold up.
Is he Cali guy?
Oh no, dude, this is a fucking left field right here. I would
Where's Jeff?
Where would you think some carrots in the rice, Spanish rice motherfucker would be born? And raised, born and raised.
Rice. Seattle.
Bro, born in Albuquerque, raised in Houston and Miami. Yeah.
What? That's how Mexican food gets down there?
No, I'm saying like it shouldn't, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, those are all fire cuisine states. What are you talking about?
He's just that white, dude. He's just that aggressively.
Yeah.
Fucking,
no, you know when he ordered burritos down there, it's like it's not crunchy enough. And he's like, and you know, like when they were at the business table, like putting the ink on the paper, right, for the merger. And then he's like, it's kind of like Django, right? After he signs the thing, and they're like, "All right, Jeff, cool. Like, we're gonna start business on Monday." And he goes, "One more thing, actually. It's customary when you do a deal with Jeff Bezos, you allow me to affect the hot food bar."
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Then he's like, "Carrots in the Spanish rice, like that."
And they're tiny diced, right?
They're diced, dude. It's the fucking worst thing ever because their Spanish rice used to actually be really good. And look. I prefer an authentic burrito any day of the week. But while I'm there, sometimes, like I'll
Whole
get
Foods
a
burrito bar used to be like, passably authentic. The cilantro lime rice.
Yeah.
You got the fucking
The cilantro lime still goes hard.
The vegan's dream too. Let's be honest, dude. It's fucking
yeah.
No, but on that CNN tip, I don't think we talked about this on the pod before, but I remember reading that thing that he wrote. Remember when some guy tried to dox Bezos with like the dick pic? And someone was like, basically like, give me money or I'll show your dick to the world. And he honestly, Alpha
zoom in 1000x to see
it. Honestly, Alpha Move though, he wrote this like piece on Medium where he's like, "Do it, bro. I don't give a fuck." Like, and he's on.
Like, I got a fucking hog, bitch. It hits my ankles.
Yeah. No, but honestly, honestly, respect for that. But in that piece, he was writing some weird shit. He was like, he said something. Someone will pull it up, I'm sure. But like, he said something like, one of the most important thing I ever did in my life, basically, was buy the Washington Post. And it's like, that's something on my deathbed I will be proud of, and I will that's the only thing that I'll care about is buying It was like some straight CIA ass line, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? You're some arbiter of truth, like for the Washington. Like, what are you trying to say, dude? Like,
in a dick pic, like PR move, you're like, and by the way,
no, that's what I was reading it, because I was like, oh, I got to read this, dude, and then I was like, wait, what? Like,
or maybe it was a threat. He's like, "Motherfucker, I own the Washington Post. If you want to do this shit, I'll fucking find your shit.
I saw that.
I'll get access to your phone camera and watch you jacking off from the front angle and put it in the fucking New York Times or the Washington Post. Like, dude, if you get caught,
we're all getting doxxed, man. Yeah,
I've always thought about that, dude. That would be the way to like if there's enough elected women officials, I think that ends up happening.
Yeah.
Front face camera doxing, dude. Or dudes like jacking off.
Yeah, didn't cover their face camera. Exactly.
Dude, can you imagine like if Kamala runs on that? Like, you know what I mean? In like 2024, when it's like when Biden's fucking put into carbonite.
We will dox every male that has ever masturbated online
Who knew a woman like me could get men who jack off on Pornhub arrested?
Yeah.
And then Doug's in the background like, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing where somebody let something pop, like it was like a party popper during the inauguration speech, and like her husband Doug's behind him, the ultimate beta, behind him, and like there was a party popper let out, and that motherfucker said, "Oh shit." He was like, he ducked out of the way, and I was like, is he already setting her up? Like,
dude.
I was like,
that's funny. He's like cold sweating the dreams. Just like, oh fuck, man. Waking up.
I know. And it's nuts, man. Kamala, dude. That I still toss and turn at night. Dude. I toss and turn at night, not knowing that, because that was the worst pick, dude, for Vice.
Are we thinking 2024 president or 2022 or 2020?
Well, I think she loses in 2024. This was not a.
You know what I'm asking though? Like what, you know?
Oh, you think they fucking Lenny his ass, mice and men?
They're gonna rice in his fucking
his ice cream,
coffee,
fucking
dude.
soft serve. He's like, oh man, is this pineapple, Jack? Yeah.
This is a rice and salted caramel.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a swirl. Yeah, and then no, but Kamala, I do think that he's gonna resign during his first term. That's my prediction. I think he's gonna resign. I don't think they're gonna kill him.
But can you resign and then your VP just takes over?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Or does it have to be an accident or like a a non?
Well, it could be him accidentally signing the wrong resignation paper.
Did you see that shit Obama said about? He's like, a lot of people are asking me why Trump got much more African American voters than during this time than the last time election. And he basically said, he's like, these kids these days are just listening to too much hip hop and bling and shit. He literally said.
And then he said he's like, they had fear of a black man being in the White House. They sure did. Fear of a black man. They didn't want a black man in there. And it's like he was running against Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. It's like, no, they didn't fear that. You couldn't be president again. So even if they did. Dude, that basketball one was the worst, dude.
Oh yeah,
the election. Because that was take 47.
Oh, dude, easily. That was
he hit the side of the backboard, like, and started shimmying his shoulders while it was halfway down. It hits the side of the backboard. Gets stuck in the metal framing that holds the backboard. Yeah. A few of those shots.
Or
Michelle, can you get up there and reach that for me?
Or it was like take 98 and they just deep faked it. They're like, all right, just fucking get the computer nerds in here to fucking
pull up the Kyrie Irving 2016 Finals dagger shot. Jamie, pull up the Kyrie Irving dagger shot. But no, and then it's funny, dude, because like you imagine, like I was imagining like Biden trying that shot, like just.
Why aren't there any fucking
yeah, dude. He just shoots. He shoots it at the other like you know what I mean. He shoots it the wrong way, like
just airs it. Dude. It's fucking
He why gets isn't a baseball there any bat and hits it? Yeah.
There's Bush with the baseball. There's Obama with the basketball. Why isn't there any cool like straight up like quarterback ass or receiver ass motherfucking
Eisenhower
president,
was a baller ass football player? I think either him or Ford. I can't remember.
I mean like modern era where we could like
of course.
Fucking tweet it and shit. Or someone's just like. Just some president doing like a one arm, just and like Medicare for all.
Yeah, exactly. Or like baseball or something like that. Just fucking or dude, George Bush, that throwing motion. Like if I was a single issue voter on first pitches.
Yeah, dude. It's like that. You remember that Hank Hill episode with the handshake, dude?
Yeah,
classic. Like the opposite of that, dude.
No, dude. By the way.
Yeah.
COVID is a total out for bad handshake, guys.
Yo, that's a great. Whoa, we're getting deep here. Hang on.
I was thinking about that the other day because I used to this guy at my work like. Yeah. He was a total like take my hand in marriage when he does the handshake.
Oh,
that one where it just feels like a slimy fish in your hand.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what are you doing?
What's happening here? Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. And it's like, do you have bones in your hand? Are there bones?
Yeah, everyone's alpha beta index just tanks during those 5 seconds.
It's contagious too. That's what I was worried about catching. Mm-hmm. And
facts, dude.
So like that's a total out for bad handshake, guys.
Yep. Yeah.
Like it's bad, but
Yeah.
dude, I'm so ready for like an Obama like refusing to wear a mask video.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
or like some random
Oh, it's
somebody's
out
gonna
there.
get got, dude. So because Cuomo already got Chris Cuomo already
Oh,
got
yeah,
got. They were
dude.
saying around his apartment complex, like everyone's like, "Hey, can you wear a mask when you're around my kids?" He's like, "Fuck off!" Like, and like,
Yo, dude, like Andrew Cuomo's a tool, but Chris Cuomo was like a straight up like pathological liar. Dude. He's just straight up weird, man. He just
I
makes
know,
shit up, dude.
I
Yeah.
know.
What's the
Yeah, he's
Rogan
the
always
Jeb
talks
Bush.
about
He's
the
the Jeb to the George there, dude,
yeah,
for
dude.
sure. Like,
What's
he's
the Joe Rogan thing always talks about the fake weights? Do you know about that?
no.
Bro, he has like fake dumbbells that are like twice as heavy as they're supposed to be, and he does like
Oh, I thought they were
he does
styrofoam.
he does like or they might be, I don't know, but he does like photo ops with them where he's
Floating
doing
the
like
pool with him and
he's
shit.
doing like 100-pound dumbbell, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna fucking do some twists," and it's like, bro, that's like 100
I don't know if you
pounds.
heard me
It's not-
counting, but I've done over 1,000.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Fucking
hilarious, man.
dude,
Yeah.
dude, it's so funny, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready for like the maskless politician thing to get caught because that's when, dude, that's when this is gonna be hilarious, man. Like the way this
Yeah.
next wave of COVID, because everyone, whether people
Yeah,
want to
dude.
admit it, because there are people I know where I see them like, especially when I go on like Facebook now, and
Mhm.
I work with these people or something like that, and they'll be like, wear a mask, wash your hands, save your life, dude. They'll be like at work, like this thing's fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
fucking
Oh,
like so
yeah,
I'm
man.
like, dude, I know that we're almost there.
Yeah.
I know that we're almost there. And I get, dude, we get hated on. I'll tweet from the pod account and I'll be like, yo, like liberals must love bedtime if they support this fucking Cuomo shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude.
Like, and
Yeah.
then everyone's like, maybe they just don't support killing people. How about that?
God, I
Yeah,
hate this
Professor
shit, man.
fucking Frink over here.
Yeah.
And no, and
Professor
like,
Frank, man.
yeah, and the funniest thing was the guy who said that to me, right? He's like a total
Yeah.
reply guy, right? He's always reply like fucking like,
Oh,
well,
that
no,
dude? I
you
think
know
I
what
know
I'm
who you're
talking about.
talking. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
And he's like, he goes, noticing a disturbing trend of you constantly taking the side of the spreader.
Yeah, I love spreaders. Man.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my
shout
God.
out Ghoulie because I'll a great
Yeah.
Twitter account. She just goes, so what are you on the side of the virus or what? Like, yeah. I got my spreader
Yeah, dude.
jersey on. He's got his fucking COVID-19 jersey with the big ball with blue shit
Yeah.
off it.
Bro, the craziest thing. I was seeing some new stat. You want some new COVID stats?
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because next week's vaccine episode, we're doing some.
Oh yeah, we
COVID
got a
stuff.
special Giznest, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Personal
We got some.
friend of mine.
We got COVID truther listeners.
I love yeah, dude, Serena, dude. I can't wait for you to meet her because you guys will get a lot. It's funny. She's like, you know, we're just like bros that are dumb as fuck. She's like actually like
Correct.
serious and smart and shit. Like we're smart, but I mean, she's like, you know, sharp and
That's
you know
well,
what I mean. And
that's why we bring
and
on
she,
people.
but she goes off, dude. She's like, woo, you know, just kind of shit. And
am I gonna have to reel her in like Alex Jones?
maybe, dude, maybe, yeah,
Yeah, dude, I would love that.
No, but it's yeah, but yes, we'll get a guest talking about. Well, really, we'll go deep on some shit, man.
Yeah.
It'll be, but no, the
if you're like a vaccine bro or like pro vaccine, you might
dude. Just
you might skip
I'm some
next
Skrizab,
next
dude.
week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you might not want to.
Yeah, dude. And but so this COVID thing with you compare because everyone's talking about the hospitals are overloaded, right?
Yes.
And all you got to do is compare them to a few years past. Only two they break it down by like state or region or whatever. Only two regions, including states, have over 80% hospital load right now. Fucking
Okay.
Rhode Island and Washington D.C.
Okay.
Everywhere else has either like some states do have like 10-15% more than the previous years, you know. Some states have like 5-10% less than the previous years. Most have within like 2 or 3% spread of any given year, right? But all of them are under 80% capacity basically. It's just like a normal thing. Like hospitals are just not popping like we say they are, you know, even with like a slight uptick in hospitalizations and everything like that. And yeah, so it's just not happening, dude. It's crazy.
You know what I hate more than anything is
yeah.
that stupid fucking COVID, like the visual COVID. I don't know what that thing's called, but like the red circle with the, you know, when they actually show the virus, you know what I mean? Like
the electron microscope scan of the
fuck that thing, dude.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Stop it. What is it? Springfield isotopes? Fucking
yeah,
shit,
dude. Yeah,
fuck that thing, dude. It's on everything. Like just stop. Like we're I don't know, man. Like it's just because we won't get into the super scientific thing till we have like, her here next week. But what there's this whole thing where it's like we're not gonna some people don't even want to move out of this shit. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Nah.
And it's not a majority. Dude, I don't think it's majority.
I'm not even like, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm scared for society and shit. Hang on, my cat's got my fucking headphones here. I hope you don't mind me. Like,
cat got your headphones?
Yeah, this is the only way to like, so he's not shoving his like fucking asshole
in the camera.
Yeah. That's for his OnlyFans.
Yeah. Sorry, Kamala. Yeah, fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's for his OnlyFans. Dude. Yeah, he's got.
Yo, does anyone do like? I'm trying to do like a fucking OnlyFans grift. Like some like joke OnlyFans shit. Has anyone done like a cat thing where it's just like cat video?
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sure. There's
that's how we make our money. Just for our audience, like we're not trying to do like we're trying to do something more creative, like some dumbass Patreon thing, and we should do just joke shit like that. You know what I mean? Just like give us $1 and you
get a like Snickers OnlyFans or something. Yeah.
Hey, honestly, dude, I think you could get like a solid $80 a month off that.
Yeah, which I need like $8,000, dude. Once we're fucking
subscribes up in this, but
yeah.
What was I talking about though?
No, you were about to go off. That's the thing.
No, I'm like honestly, I'll be honest, dude. I could stay locked down forever, personally. Like I'm introvert. I'm on the computer. I saw the funniest meme of it's like on the top frame, it's like the black dude crying. It's like, oh no, coronavirus lockdowns. I can't see my family. I'm inside all day. There's nothing to do, blah, blah. And the bottom, it's like the Tom Cruise laughing, like, like triumphant. Yeah. And it just says traders, it's just like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah. How's that been going, dude?
It's good. I've been rocking the options, dude. I'm dipping my toes into the options.
Shout out Carl.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We got to get him on. But
I need option. I will hound Carl Civil Right to come on here.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to, me. I'm always trying to learn some new shit. But it's fun, man. It's I can't wait to teach it. When I'm down there, I'll teach it to you. It's pretty fun. It's like harder in some ways, but also easier in other ways. And but yeah, what's up with this Bears money line you got?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
What is it? Monday Night Football tonight?
Monday night tonight. Yeah, they're playing the Vikings, and I thought it was weird that the Vikings were favored, even though the Vikings been playing kind of well lately. But it's I think it's bear weather tonight, man. They're at Soldier Field. Minnesota's an indoor team. Kirk Cousins primetime game. First off, thing you need to learn about Kirk Cousins is that he puts steaks on a grill with tinfoil underneath them. Beta, come on, dude. Like, that's not a man when you turn the lights on football.
First of all, A, beta, and B, Alzheimer's when you're fucking 55 years old.
The way he plays in primetime games, he's an accelerationist for Alzheimer's. So he's probably like,
yo,
even the aluminum on mine tonight, please.
Even the salmon pouch is questionable at best, dude. The fucking
it does trap that flavor really well, though. The garlic butter flavor. I will say,
my whole thing, why you grill? Why just throw it in the oven? Like there's
I love a good oven roasted salmon too. I mean, I don't even have a grill.
But there's no point. You're literally like shielding it from the grill. You're literally just using. I guess if you're just using it for heat, if you're like camping or some shit.
And exactly. No, that's cool, I mean, I agree with you 1,000%.
Do you put a slice of lemon, or are you an alpha in your salmon pouch, dude?
My wife does it. Complete alpha.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
When she makes it for me for dinner, so I am an alpha.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
yeah. So, I'll let her take the beta so I could be the alpha.
Mm-hmm.
And but anyways, back to what we were saying. No, like I'm fine. I could be locked down too. I saw CRK post it today. Like he was like, dude, like I've been locked down. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I've like had somebody. You know what I mean? He's like, he said he'd been living with his girl or stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah. But I still understand that this is fucked. You know what I mean? Dude, I couldn't imagine of being like actually alone during this whole fucking time.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah, crazy. No, same. I've been chilling with this girl for like before even this whole thing happened, and it's like kind of serious now. And
congrats.
So that's cool. And I'm like I live with like my friends now, and it's just an awesome like thing. And my landlords are like straight up COVID deniers too. I love it. It's the best, dude. It's so
Can they be rent deniers though? That's what I was saying.
That's the real deal. Yeah, for shizzle, dude. So yeah, we'll see what's up. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm grateful. But yeah, dude, if I was still in my apartment with like just like living upstairs with like the desolate ass street beneath me, and you know, and everything. Yeah, I'd be fucking freaking out too, probably.
Yeah.
I was during. Yeah.
You know what the coldest part about this shit is it's so funny how COVID centric it is now. Because now, like, I remember you had been
What do you
talking about
mean?
it a couple episodes ago. Well, in the medical field, I mean, you had talked about it a couple episodes ago where you were just like, it's gonna get muddled in with like all the other illnesses, right? The flus and stuff like that. Like,
Already is happening. Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
but get this, dude. So, I feel good talking about this now because she's doing fine now. But my grandma, right? My grandma, she like actually for like I think she's like 77, 78, like still relatively like young, you know, not according to Joe Biden's euthanasia guy who wants everyone to die at 75. But I'm gonna bring that up next week.
Oh yeah.
But my grandma, she's at like 77, never gets sick. She had like breast cancer back in like early 2000s, beat that shit hella fast, like never doesn't even get like colds, nothing, dude. So she wakes up one day just like, I can't fucking move, like I can barely breathe, like everything's fucked. And so we're thinking like, fuck, dude, did she get this shit? Because she still golfs and like does all that kind of stuff, like with her lady friends and stuff. And so they take her to the hospital. They get her the they think it's pneumonia, right? But they do the COVID test anyways, which sure, of course, right? You know what I mean? She's at the age where you definitely don't want to get that shit. And she tests negative for COVID. They diagnose her with pneumonia in one lung, right? Which is fucked up, right? And so
one lung pneumonia, damn.
They send her back. That sounds like a band, like an alternative rock band. Oh, you're gonna go to the One Lung Pneumonia show tonight? Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, they do a great Dave Matthews Band cover.
Yeah.
But the she ends up like 4 days later, like I feel like fucking worse. This is fucked. Like they could put her on antibiotics. She's like, they're not. I don't feel any better. You know what I mean? And say what you will about antibiotics. I have my theories on them too. But nonetheless.
Oh, they're lifesavers sometimes, for sure.
So, but when you have pneumonia, exactly. So she was just on that thing. She goes back to the hospital, right? They test her for COVID again, right, to make sure that she doesn't have COVID. And then the COVID test comes back negative, right? And they're like, great news. She has valley fever, guys. That's what that's like how everybody's like packaging the thing. She has valley
Oregon
fever.
Trail, dude. Yeah.
Dude, valley fever is fucked. Like,
dude.
Look, she's not gonna pass away
that's
from
what I'm
it.
saying.
She's not gonna pass away from it, but like she's gonna end up she's gonna end up basically for the next 2 weeks feeling like absolute shit, even while on antibiotics. It takes like 6 months to get over it, and sometimes you never feel like your energy back in your life.
That's the thing. That's the thing about certain viral infections, especially the flu. Like the long-term effects of viruses are not controversial. It's not like a COVID unique thing, right? And it's and chronic fatigue and all that stuff. Yeah, it happens, man. And I, we can get it. Let's talk about that next week. We can get into we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna make this shit more positive on like what you can actually do.
Yeah. I have some ideas.
That'd be fun, man. That'd be fun to go through some real naturopathic shit on how to handle that shit.
If my wife wasn't scared, I'd tell her to hop on. She's the fucking best at that shit. But
totally. Just get her to write a little manifesto and we'll read it. But
she was already writing her Dorner manifesto. No, I'm
kidding.
So she could take a break from that.
Yeah. No, man, I'll never deny that. Man, like it's not like it's just a serious thing. I'm not saying COVID is not serious. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I had it, and I do believe in long-term effects of it. My throat, it settled in my throat, and my throat is still fucked up. It's kind of I'm actually lucky. Like every time I cough, it's that, dude. And I'm actually lucky it's settled in my throat and not my lungs, because it'd probably be the same shit there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And my whole thing is that I just don't think the lockdowns work for stopping the spread of this virus. And I don't
They
think
didn't. Yeah. And then they they conveniently blamed it on MAGA for not wearing masks.
Yeah. We have, that's another stat. Did you hear America has some of the highest mask compliance in the world? More than most European nations, more than most except for like Korea and Japan and shit. Like we're up there in the top percentile of mask compliance. Yeah. So all this shit they do, it's just.
Well, yeah, but we're such consumers. I keep saying all the thing. Everything we do is some kind of like consumption, right?
It's a transaction.
Like we don't produce anything. There's always a transaction that needs to be done. There's always some kind of thing. So that's why I laugh when
always
I
a slave.
Curfew.
There's always
exactly. And there's there's these curfews, right? Like how they do it in New York. Show me the stat where COVID is caught from 10 p.m. to fucking 4 a.m. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Show me the stat.
Yeah.
You don't have a stat for that. That's just some dumb, like throwing fucking, random shit at a wall, seeing if it sticks.
Mhm.
Like, and so most of these people are probably getting it at work.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like work where they're just basically being asked to do fucking double the work because the process is slower. You know what I mean? Following extra steps, doing all this kind of stuff, and interacting with people and people constantly consuming things, dude. I'm not saying in Europe that there's some independent people. I'm sure that they do the same shit too. But I just mean like
No,
everything.
our
they
whole
do,
culture is set up. The
everything.
phones. Yeah. This is such a thing of the times, with the phones and the apps and everything. Yeah, totally.
Exactly. So I hate when it's just like Doomer said it best on the last episode is when he was just like, I hate when they like put it on like an individual. You know what I mean? We're not doing this shit. This is a whole infrastructural failure. It was failed from the from Trump all the way down to even above Trump. You know what I mean? Like it was a complete failure. Success to a lot of people. That's the problem, is that it wasn't a failure to the people it needs to be a failure to.
Wow.
But I don't know. And I don't want to end on that. I do have something really funny. It's not funny, but it is COVID related. I found this one thread, and it's pretty rough. We'll pick it up right in the middle. But do you have Thanksgiving plans? I mean, you don't have to get into too much.
I might be down there.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it like an in-person? Oh, well, if you are, then slide.
Yeah.
But
no,
nonetheless, I personally think you should be able to visit your family on Thanksgiving. That's just my personal. Exactly. Caveman over here. But I personally think you should be able to do it. Like I remember just people saying like, do a virtual Thanksgiving. Like, come
AOC
on,
said
dude.
that, dude.
Is that what she said?
She said everyone make the same dish and eat it together.
Their fucking Prince Harry fucking boyfriend type that shit or what? Like, what the fuck was that, dude? But nonetheless, how about this one? Thanksgiving 2020 will be the largest, most well-documented mass murder in human history. It will have a death toll equivalent to entire months of infection rolled into one day.
What the fuck?
And all the proof will be right there in loving detail.
We'll see.
Yeah, what? No, we won't. That's the thing. There's no fucking way. You cannot trace it back to like one fucking day. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
And like, it's so funny, dude. Because like, how many people are gonna be ordering a fucking turkey dinner from Amazon delivered to their door?
Yeah, dude.
Exactly. Like, and just having somebody else that you don't know touching your fucking hot food.
What are the replies on this shit? And also, what's
it's just a crazy thread.
Trending. Yeah.
Oh, that was I don't know. What
is that? Some right wing shit? Some like
probably
fucking
how Tim Allen was posting that the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, guess who said this? Karl Marx fucking sucks, right? Like that was just what Tim Allen was doing. But so it's usually considered impolite to murder family members at Thanksgiving.
Jesus.
This year, tons of people will do just that. Gleefully. Yes, gleefully. We all want our family members to die. That's one thing about people who just want to see their family, is that they want them to die.
Yep.
Killing not only their shitty uncle. Oh, here we go. Here comes the MAGA. Here comes the your radicalize your
justification. Yeah.
Which is like, you told me to cancel my shitty uncle like a long time ago. It's probably the same person. You know what I mean? So that's what better way, right? And just and they're saying because of a Facebook meme that you saw. That's another thing about anybody who challenges COVID. It's all from like secondary sources, when really it's not. You're pointing out the hypocrisy of the first, like the legacy media shit that you see. You know what I mean? Like Fauci saying masks are bullshit, or like your boy from Rogan that said masks don't do shit, and now he's talking about a lockdown for Biden. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. So I just thought this was funny. And you know what I think they're gonna do, and this is like something why I think like the AOC type culture is so dangerous, is how you could get this shit to actually work for all the libs is just be like, hey, remember Thanksgiving's racist. Let's just just start moving off of
I've thought about that. That's a great point, dude.
Just the way Alex G was talking about school. School's actually where a lot of racism happens. You know what I mean? Like, so do you really want to be in school? Like,
so dumb. Exactly.
That's exactly that same thing.
Yeah. So maybe they shouldn't be able to eat food. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
seeing your family for maybe the first time all year, people that interacting with, maybe like starting new friendships. No, we don't do that anymore.
You know what's the scariest shit I've ever seen is the plastic hug walls. You see those? Because there's those like dumb capitalist like, wear this like, fucking Buzz Lightyear shield.
Show you. No,
no, exactly. And I'm like, okay, that's for sure like expected in our culture and everything. Some dumb like useless thing. But the fact that people are actually doing the hug walls and shit, and and you see. Yeah, and it's always some like old person and some like fucking some bro, and they're just like hugging it out under this wall, and it's just so. I'd be like, nah, like no, we're not doing this. We're not fucking.
That's not. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even like condoms. Like,
Yeah, dude. Who
like
does?
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
always funny. You're.
Yeah.
I like that hug
Yeah.
wall is funny because that's just like a rubber, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and,
dude.
but
Yeah.
like a full, like, like a
Yeah.
full thing. And it's like, dude, at that point, I'll hop on the Zoom. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Yeah,
not
dude.
like. I feel like a
Exactly.
lot of this shit is tragedy porn, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a lot of it is just tragedy porn. Like, look what happened. Did you see that one lady who went out in like a voting pod? Like she made her own voting pod and like looked around, looked like fucking Bubble Boy, and she was like walking with her kid, like, oh no, oh my god. It's like you should
That's
just not be outside.
biggest lib of all.
There's no way.
Woods, dude. Yeah.
There's no way you just now became that person. You've always been that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
Like
Facts, dude.
that type
Facts.
of like. There's no way that COVID hit and you just became like a weirdo. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, facts, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
funny.
that's what's funny.
Yeah.
Getting back to the condom thing. You know what my favorite feminist thing is?
What?
Is like when it's like the whole. It comes up in like the birth control. Like men should take the birth control, not the women. Like and whatever. I don't even care about that thing. But they'll be like, and men never want to put a condom on. It's like, how many women you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Really,
exactly.
when you deep down, like they actually prefer the condom.
It's the man's fault, dude. Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just keep it 100. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty to critique, not that. You know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I always love that.
Yeah. Dude.
Never once
funny,
in my
dude.
short career in that field, never once was it like,
just put it in.
Yes,
just put it in. Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
you brought one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
that's funny,
if you
dude.
want one, put it on. That's
Yeah.
like the other.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
That's about it, huh? I think that's
Yeah.
about it. That's a good one.
We'll do this. We'll try and get.
Let's get the other one
next couple
soon.
days. Yeah.
Let's do the other
for
one
sure.
soon, and we'll still put it out next week. But I want to knock it down soon.
We've been beta kicking this down the can for like.
Nah,
a
that was
while
my
now,
bad,
yeah, dude.
honestly. That was
No,
my bad.
both of us. Dude. Yeah.
My work schedule fucking
Yeah.
fucked us. It would have been that we do have a good vaccine episode coming up, so that will be coming up next. This one we just wanted to have a little fun on. So if you came in from like the Alex G episode or the Doomer episode, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea, but stick with us, man. And thanks to everyone who's been listening. It's definitely the numbers go up. It's like kind of a dopamine rush that I'm not scared to admit that I see. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? You see people binging, commenting on old shit, like, that was funny. I was like, no idea what that. No idea what. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like, I mean that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I bet it was. But no, it's been good. So just thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. We are on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, a couple other like secondary ones that I guess people listen on, and YouTube. YouTube's primary. You're gonna want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's the Rare Candy YouTube channel. We should have some logos, stickers, merch maybe in the horizon. Maybe not now. And I'm gonna start brewing beer.
Let's go, dude.
And I want to say it right now to hold myself accountable.
Yeah.
Hold me accountable to that, please.
Yeah.
Everybody, hold me accountable.
This is you're gonna put it on. Yeah, we're gonna
RC, dude. RC fucking ales. Let's go, dude. Like I'm
RC Colt Yola, dude. Let's just
exactly. No, we're just gonna do an alpha IPA, a beta IPA. No, dude, I'm telling you, like it's gonna happen. And
for sure, dude. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna lean into the bro narrative. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what we're gonna be labeled as, anyways. The more our shit gets out there. We already got Sadie Doyled once. That one.
Let's just aggressively lean into it, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't see why not.
Why not? That's the way I look at it. Tony spelled backwards. Why not?
If you're gonna, if you're gonna do the time, might as well do the crime, right? That's the whole,
that's like when you get suspended on Twitter, dude. I've seen people get suspended for some bullshit, and I'm like, damn, dude, you didn't earn it. That sucks.
Yeah. Might as well be smoking cigars on here and just the whole fucking shebang, dude.
Gambling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're tired of politics, become a degenerate sports gambler. It's a more noble way of life.
Yeah, dude.
And so we got a lot of stuff coming up. Definitely gonna get some more guests on here. And if you want somebody on here, even if somebody from the Twitter community, you tweet at them to come on here.
Yep.
Likely we'll get them on. So if you just help us help you. There you go. But nonetheless, I'm at Glen Rockney. He's at Crypto. Wait, no, do you want to still do that or no?
No, that's cool. Yeah, we'll do it for now, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So he's at Crypto Sci. I'm at, we are at Rare Candy Pod 1. So follow us on Twitter, subscribe, leave reviews, do all that stuff. See you guys next time.
Yeah. Peace.